Look, the polls we had showed that it was a neck-and-neck race. Would have been down to the wire. But what happened was a number of my Democratic colleagues in the House and Senate thought that I was going to hurt them in the races. And I was concerned if I stayed in the race, that would be the topic. You'd be interviewing me about why did Nancy Pelosi say, why did so, and I thought it'd be a real distraction.
All right, folks, emergency breaking news video, because there is some internal drama seemingly happening at the DNC in regards to Joe Biden's speech. And it doesn't sound like the Biden family is still very happy about this entire situation. And that should not be surprising. But I'll give you the details here today, because the little civil war that's going on internally right now is completely hilarious. So, folks, if you enjoy the content, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. But that said, getting right into this, I'm sure you know by now that tonight at night one of the Democratic National Convention, Joe Biden is set to give what will essentially be something of a farewell address, and he's supposed to endorse Kamala Harris in the speech, although frankly at this point, who knows? I would leave the door open for a WWE heel turn where he's like, folks, I'm actually endorsing Joe President Donald Trump. But, you know, it's not going to happen likely. But hey, it would be pretty funny. But the bigger picture here is that they relegated Biden to the first night of the convention. And why is that significant? Because everyone knows the first night, whether it's the DNC or the RNC, is the least important. Nobody really watches it. Even not a lot of the delegates show up. And so that's just crazy, right? Because regardless of the fact that the guy was switched out, Joe Biden is your sitting incumbent president. Just a month ago, he was supposed to be the one who was going to accept this nomination, and you've relegated him to the first night of the convention.
Donald Trump claims that you were pushed out, put from the top of the ticket, and this amounts to a coup from your party. What do you make of those claims? His what?
What's your message to people who are waiting for you to pass the torch here or taking in this historic moment? How are you feeling? How are the hostage talks going?
That is still not, I think, objectively speaking, a very good look for the Democrat Party, because you guys just switched out your candidate. There are some people in America, frankly, that probably still think Joe Biden is running for president at the current moment. And I think the best optics overall would be, shouldn't Joe Biden be introducing Kamala Harris? You know, that's his vice president. Shouldn't he be passing the torch on the fourth night and be seen on the primetime stage? But you see, they're relegating Joe Biden. They're saying, get out of here, Joe. You're irrelevant. You know, I'm not here to white knight for Biden, but you almost have to feel bad for the guy. He's the sitting president, and this is how he is getting treated after he did their bidding, right? After he gave into the coup. And then check this out. What is his consolation prize for this entire thing? You know, a month ago, he was supposed to be running for re-election as president. They have now apparently relegated Joe Biden. This is his consolation prize, is he gets to be a delegate for Kamala Harris, but not even an exceptional delegate, right? You think, okay, he's the president, he's the incumbent. Shouldn't he get some type of special treatment as a delegate? No, as you can see here, there's just a giant ghetto stack of papers, and you can see through, right? Delaware delegate Joe Biden. I mean, it's on this chair right here. It's like taped on. And even look at this chair. Even the chair for Joe Biden is completely falling apart. So, you know, objectively, not a good look. But here is perhaps the biggest part of the scandal, and why I say there is something of a civil war going on right now internally, is you would think, as the sitting incumbent president, as the guy who was supposed to be the nominee a month ago, Joe Biden's going to stand there and cheer Kamala Harris on as she accepts the nomination, right? Wrong. Apparently, per reports, Joe Biden and Jill Biden will not be attending for Kamala's nomination speech on Thursday night. They plan to leave the DNC after his farewell address tonight. So that is something of a middle finger, not just to DNC party elites like Obama and Pelosi, but also to Kamala Harris herself, which is definitely a little bit interesting there. And I think the real reason here is Joe Biden does not want to run into Barack Obama, right? He's pissed off at him. He's just saying, screw this, screw the party. Who knows? Maybe he'll secretly be voting for Trump. That is my favorite conspiracy theory. This is also being reported here. Joe Biden will deliver his political swan song tonight at the Democrat National Convention as Kamala Harris will accept the nomination, but the Bidens will not stay put at Chicago to attend Kamala Harris's event scheduled on Thursday. They will instead fly to California for a 6-day vacation, and they will not be there to attend former President Barack Obama's speech at the convention either. In fact, Republicans claim that Barack may not even stay for Kamala's speech. That's crazy, right? Hinting at a massive internal feud among the Democrats. And that's also true because we've also heard internally Barack Obama did not want Kamala Harris to be the nominee for president because he also thought that she was not electable. And so you have this just giant like battle royale of chaos going on. Biden was forced to step out. He didn't want to do that. But as a middle finger on the way out, he endorses Kamala Harris, and then Obama does not like Kamala Harris. And so there's just this like crazy situation going on. It's just hilarious. This party is completely falling apart. You certainly love to see it. But the last piece of drama I'm here to report today is that apparently U-Haul trucks are being parked outside of the White House hours before Biden's planned farewell address to the DNC. And so you see right here, there's U-Haul trucks at the White House. What exactly is going on here? Now, in fairness, this could be nothing. They did say Biden is about to go on vacation, so who knows? Maybe they're just bringing some of his stuff. But at the same time, there has to be some speculation. What is going on here? Is Biden planning to spend the rest of his presidency at the beach house or something? Or even on top of that, perhaps, is Joe Biden being forced to resign right after he gives his convention speech for Kamala Harris? Frankly, on that front, who knows? And is that the reason there's literally moving trucks outside of the White House? Because my gut instinct would be Joe Biden, I'm sure the Democrat elites want him to resign right now so he can just hand Kamala Harris a little bit of incumbent advantage. But assuming that Biden just is kind of being a stubborn child about this, like he doesn't want to go along, he's trying to be defiant to the end, then I don't think Biden would resign, right? I think Biden will use the rest of the presidency as a vacation and just stay in office for the point of spiting the people who wanted to take him out. But still, regardless, frankly, who knows, right? So I don't know. Just a crazy situation going on right now. We'll have to see how Joe Biden's speech actually turns out. So stay tuned for that. But until next time, folks, thank you for tuning in to our little breaking news video here. Let me know your thoughts, right? Do you think Biden is secretly trying to sabotage Kamala Harris or something? Or what do you think of the drama? And most importantly, why are there moving trucks outside of the White House right now? Very interesting situation we will have to keep an eye on. That said, be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you are new, follow me on X and all of my social medias, and until next time, God bless and peace.